These are 8 reasons why I don't like Sekiro. The game is not bad at all. I enjoy most of it, but it has a lot of elements and quirks and mechanics that pisses me off. Number 1 on the list, Sekiro is just too slow. For how fast a lot of enemies tend to move in this game, the one-armed wolf is too slow in my own opinion. Every time he wants to do any of his moves, especially when it comes to anything that involves the prosthetic tools, he moves too slowly. Like, before his body even starts to move to do whatever it is that you are trying to do, the enemy would have already hit you with like 3 or 4 of their own attacks. I don't know, the speed ratio. Some people might argue that it's a skill issue, but while I can agree that it is a skill issue, I still think that Sekiro moves too slowly for the kind of enemies that we are given to face a lot of the times. Number 2, resting at the sculptor's idol respawns enemies. So at first it really threw me off, but at some point I kind of became indifferent to it. So I don't know how I feel about it, but I still don't like it. And apparently that is a thing with a lot of Souls-like and games that take inspiration from Souls-like. Everybody now, once you save at a checkpoint or rest at a checkpoint, which I don't even believe, because that checkpoint in Souls-like are not real checkpoints if you ask me. It's not exactly supposed to respawn enemies that you've already killed, but what do I know? Everybody is respawning once you rest, so no rest for the wicked, I guess. Number 3, dying is expensive. Before now, I had never played any game where dying is so expensive. Like, you are better off just closing the game and letting the whole thing crash on your system than actually dying in the game. It is better to lose your data and start from wherever it is the game picks you up from than actually dying in the game. Because a normal game, when you die and you respawn at whatever checkpoint that you have, you just pick up from where you left off at the point that you found that checkpoint. Not in Sekiro, and apparently a lot of other Souls games, but for Sekiro specifically, when you die, you lose half your Zen. Your Zen, that is the currency in the game, the gold, and you lose half of your experience at the time. So any money and experience that you haven't spent yet, once you die, is going, half of it. Apparently in Elden Ring and other Souls, like, all of it is gone, and you have to travel to where you died to pick all of them up. And if you die again, then you lose them forever. Sekiro is not like that. As you are dying, you are losing half of all your shit, and you're never getting them back again. So you have to do all the hard work that you did to get all of those things all over again. I hear that Black Myth Wukong is not as punishing when it comes to this, but you still lose some things, but you don't lose as much valuables than you do in Elden Ring and Sekiro and other games by From Software. Enemies hit ridiculously hard. Now here's the thing, it is normal for you to encounter difficult enemies, and then you grow from them, and then you learn from them, and you develop skills, power-ups, and whatever it is depending on the game to take down the new enemies that are taking so much health from your character. Sekiro takes this a step further, especially with the bosses. Everybody that you encounter, one swing of their weapon, half of your life is gone. Some of them save 80% of your entire life. So the next time they hit you, you are dead. Coupled with the fact that as you are dying, you are losing half of all the things that you have, and you are going to start from the last checkpoint that you rested at, and you are still going to engage every single person that you ran into before you met whoever it is that killed you, only to do all of that all over again. And they couldn't even at least give us like a moderate experience when it comes to how much damage these things are able to do to you. This game is full of suffering. Number 5, fighting multiple enemies. You don't do it. I don't know about any other game that From Software has made, but I know about a lot of action RPG games, and in most of them you can tank 4 enemies at the same time. Like, one of your attacks can like affect like anybody within range depending on what you are doing. Not in Sekiro. I mean, some of them kind of do, but you do not want to be jumped by more than one person in Sekiro. Looking at everything that I have listed before now, you do not want to experience all of that and end up dying because you were trying to fight more than one person. Fighting more than one person in Sekiro is a dangerous game. Like, you literally have to separate all of them and fight all of them one by one. If you take on all of them at the same time, what they will do to you will be similar to a very good day on a Tuesday in O Block. Number 6, the game demands perfection. Every game has challenges, and in those challenges, players are able to come up with creative ways to take on these challenges. Like, no two playthroughs are ever the exact same thing. Somebody is always more creative in how they take down their enemies, right? And how they engage the enemies. You can dodge, you can jump, you can swipe, you can tank. Sekiro is not down for all those type of things. It has a particular way that it wants you to play the game, and you must stick to it. If you deviate from it, you're gonna die, and if you die, you're gonna lose all your sen. So if you don't want to lose all your sen, you have to play by the rules, which is stacked against you, I have to say, because the rules are not fair. The rules of Sekiro, I have a mixed feeling with it. Sometimes it's fair and balanced, and other times it's like you just feel like, what the heck am I playing? This game is not for me. And yet we still keep playing it. That now leads me to my next point, which is that there is only one play style: parry. In most games, parrying is an optional thing to do, and sometimes you actually parry by luck. I don't think many gamers have ever parried on purpose in other games. I've never parried on purpose in any of the other games that I've played that parrying is an option or is a thing you can do. But in Sekiro, parrying is the only way you can survive. If you do not parry, you will die. Sekiro demands that you parry. Anything else that you get in the game, power-ups, prosthetic tools, skills, they're all useless if parrying is not attached to your muscle memory. You must hit and always be ready to hit L1 or LB, depending on the controller you use. Parrying is important. I've never seen a game that demands parrying the way this game does. But at the same time, it's kind of not bad, because knowing that you always need to parry, it helps you prepare to parry and just like watch your enemy and see what they're about to do, so they can prepare to parry and then find an opening. Finding the opening is the problem though. The final thing on my list that I hate so much about Sekiro: fucking Snake Eye. Enough said. I don't even need to say anything else about it. That's all I have to say. Snake Eye. I hate Snake Eye. Honorable mention: the community. I don't exactly like the community of Sekiro. The entire community that is gaming, Souls-like gaming, and games by From Software. Because, at least in my own experience, it's not always a fun place to be, especially when it comes to bringing your problems to them. Every time you bring a problem to the From Software community, specifically in this case the Sekiro community, they always have this condescending behavior towards you, like, you suck, you don't know how to play game, get good. And it's not even my fault. I'm just trying to figure out what to do in this game. You would have claimed to know how to play this game. You were once like me, so why are you acting all high and mighty? Just tell me what you did or what to do, or how I can beat this boss so I can move on to the next level. You people need to change your ways, please. Anyway, that is all I have for you guys today. If you want me to talk about the things that I do like about Sekiro, let me know in the comments and I will get to that. I am currently trying to beat Genichiro. I've already beat Lady Butterfly. If you guys saw my previous video when I was struggling to beat Lady Butterfly, I finally beat that bitch. Yeah. And I was so proud of myself. Right now I'm trying to fight Genichiro, and yeah, let's just see how this game goes. I want to finish the game. It's going to take me a while, and I might not cover any other game until I beat Sekiro. So we'll just have to wait and see how this whole story unfolds. But that's all. Bye bye.